world alive with boundless imagination. A symphony of voices rises, painting calls for transformation. Welcome to a journey where creativity, storytelling, and the zeal of youth converge to shatter our indifference. Here at the intersection of narratives and dreams lies a fusion of raw passion and profound purpose, a canvas that echoes the whispers of a generation yearning for change. Creativity is the heartbeat of evolution. It molds the chaos into a masterpiece, an anthem of progress. In every stroke and melody, we hear the yearning for a better world. Stories, the bridge between worlds. Young visionaries spinning tales that challenge, provoke, and inspire. In their narratives, we discover the seeds of social revolution. Imagine if ideas could take flight like birds, each one carrying a story of change, spreading across the globe. Our storytellers are these fearless aviators, daring to navigate uncharted skies. They are not just dreamers, they are doers. Activists who wield their voices and their cameras as weapons of change. Through the lens, they capture the truth, igniting a fire for justice. We are a festival and also a movement, a convergence of hearts and minds thirsty to make a difference, an inclusive sanctuary for dreamers who believe in the power of a single minute. Videos for Change. It's where storytelling and social action intersect.
Hello and welcome to the Videos for Change 2023 Global Festival. We are so glad you are joining us. My name is Salome Agbaroji, and I am thrilled to be your host for today's broadcast. I am currently in Cambridge, Massachusetts, but I come from Los Angeles in the state of California, which is located on the far western side of the United States. I wish to recognize that we occupy land originally and still inhabited and cared for by the Tongva, Tataviam, Serrano, Quiche, and Chumash peoples. We honor and pay respect to their elders and descendants, past, present, and emerging, as they continue their stewardship of these lands and waters. It is my pleasure to open the Videos for Change 2023 Global Festival, our annual gathering where storytelling converges with social action. We are absolutely thrilled to have you here as we embark on an exciting journey that celebrates the transformative power of storytelling in creating a positive impact in our world. Take a moment to share where you are joining us from in the chat, and if you wish, on whose indigenous land you reside. Over the next hour, you'll experience captivating narratives and explore innovative ideas that have the potential to change our world for the better. This festival is all about showcasing the incredible ways in which stories from young people in our global community can be a driving force for social change and inspire us to take action. Today, I invite you to marvel at the extraordinary power that lies within a single minute. This seemingly fleeting moment that often slips through our fingers unnoticed holds within it the potential for countless possibilities. In the span of just 60 seconds, the world can change. Think about it. In just 1 minute, the spark of creativity can ignite, birthing a moment that will captivate minds for generations to come. It takes just 60 seconds to speak up, stand for what's right, and inspire others. This is the heart of what we do here at Videos for Change. All it takes is one idea and one video to animate change, 1 minute at a time. As the 2023 National Youth Poet Laureate of the United States, I know that power that words can have to change the world. I am a Nigerian American poet, and I have performed for the Golden Globes, the United Nations, and for Vans, and for many more. My focus outside of poetry is civic engagement and advocacy about issues such as racism towards minority communities, immigrant stories, injustices in the international community, and more. My primary goal is to tackle illiteracy by promoting equity and accessibility within our education systems. As we kick off this 2023 Global Festival, it is my pleasure to invite the Global Director of Videos for Change, Christopher Hibma, to say a few words.
Thank you, Salome. I am so grateful that you've joined us to host this year's Global Film Festival. Thank you. Hello, everyone. Thank you for joining us. I am pleased to be heading up Videos for Change from my home in the state of Minnesota in the United States. I am so excited for what's coming up in this broadcast. It's been really fun putting it together for you. I first want to thank and acknowledge my dear colleagues, Cassie Cook and India Sorensen Way, for their creativity, support, and beautiful spirits as we've brought this year's festival to life. For the 2023 Global Film Festival, we considered over 3,000 submissions from 100 countries. Isn't that unbelievable? We worked with our distinguished jury to cull through the submissions and select videos from a diverse range of young people. Our platform makes this so easy, and it's a joy to bring a curated selection of the work to our global audience today. Let's take a look at where our submissions came from this year. What a beautiful global community of changemakers and storytellers indeed. One way that our global community is activated is by a network of partners around the world who bring videos for change to local communities, big and small. Whether it be to a local high school in Brazil, or a city agency in Mexico, or across a range of universities in Australia, we know that young people from all corners of the planet have something to say about social issues and are using their creativity to create original, short-form video content. Our global community includes colleagues at the Learning Network in Australia who unlock human potential by distributing world-class learning experiences around the world. One of these places is in Brazil with Viven, an organization created with the mission of promoting citizenship education in public and private schools. Another is Educación para Compartir, an organization that forms better global citizens in Mexico through innovative education based on the power of play. As you can see, Videos for Change is a global community of young people that can be activated in any community, in any school, a university, or in any company, anywhere in the world. Together, we are creating a living archive of content on a wide array of social issues and are using creative storytelling techniques to invite calls for action. I love that Videos for Change is a safe space for young people to express themselves. I'm so thrilled to be here today to present the global premieres of our official selections, and we have a few surprises up our sleeves as well. Enjoy.
Thank you, Topher. It's really great to see how Videos for Change is creating a virtuous space for young people like me to express ourselves. Now, the time has come to screen the global premieres of our official selections. Last May, we put out a call for submissions for our 5 festival categories. Check it out. Today, we are pleased to present selections in 3 categories: Champions, ages 13 to 15, Groundbreakers, ages 16 to 19, and Trailblazers, ages 20 to 25. All right, let's get started with 5 official selections from our Champions category. These selections were submitted by 13 to 15-year-olds and, quite frankly, is a very strong category. It was hard for our juries to pick just 5. Here are the global premieres from young people in Switzerland and in different regions of the United States.
Hi, I'm Amber and I love art, and so do many others in my school and community. To make art, I use art supplies. But did you know that art supplies contain thousands of microplastics? Forbes says 58% of all microplastic in the ocean yearly comes from particles of paint. Bad art practices can also pollute oceans and destroy nature. What if with just the click of a button, artists, educators, and kids could access information on how to protect the environment with art? My website will have 3 main features. resources on how to create art sustainably, a showcase of nonprofit organizations and eco-friendly brands, as well as a place for anyone to post art or photography that brings awareness to an environmental issue. Art teachers can use this website as a resource to inspire youth to create and educate them on the importance of nature. So let's create wild art and save wildlife.
This is consumerism. It's our culture. We buy more than we need year after year, producing more and more waste. Consumerism makes us wasteful. I was shocked to learn that 99% of items we purchase are discarded within 6 months. Many of those items use plastic, which takes up to 500 years to decompose. And energy from manufacturing, transporting, and using these products encourages excess use of fossil fuels, the source of our climate crisis. Here's my idea. Like Nat Geo explorer Shruti Gurudev created an e-magazine to unite ocean conservationists, let's use social media to unite waste reducers. I started No Waste Nation, a platform where I highlight unique waste reducers in my community to inspire others to reduce waste themselves. Let's grow this movement. Let's use the power of media to make reducing waste cool. We can work together to shift away from the culture of consumerism. Join us at No Waste Nation. Hi, my name is Kayla. I'm from California, USA, and my submission to the Videos for Change global competition was No Waste Nation. No Waste Nation is a social media project I created to connect creative waste reducers from across the world. I hope that through this project, people are inspired to reduce waste effectively and tackle pressing issues like consumerism. I believe young people can contribute to positive change in the world because young people step up when others don't. Looking at the climate crisis, adult leaders are nowhere close to doing enough, which is so frustrating when we have all the solutions we need at hand. However, I know that when young people are equipped with the platform and resources they need, will fight to the end for what they believe in. That is why I'm so grateful for Videos for Change for selecting No Waste Nation and amplifying our message. Thank you so much.
Grass-fed, organic, premium, no antibiotics, fat-free, no growth hormones, safe, fresh. Is this what you imagine? When it's really this. Industrial farming is hiding its environmental harm. The biggest meat and dairy companies are working against environmental regulations with politicians to continue making profits at the Earth's expense. If these multinational corporations continue to fight against regulation and not change their practices, then we as consumers should no longer purchase from these companies. We are finally putting Earth first. Can you believe these short films? Young creators are the change agents we need. It's moving and beautiful to see what is on the hearts and minds of young people today. That is what we're all about here at Videos for Change, creating a safe community where young people fill the frame and have seats at our cultural table. And it's really great that some of these videos came to us through their participation in the Slingshot Challenge. Supported by the National Geographic Society and the Paul G. Allen Family Foundation, the Slingshot Challenge was created in 2022 to get young people like yourself to come up with ideas to create a brighter future. Now, we're back for year 2 and looking to grow our community. Check out this promo for the Slingshot Challenge.
The Slingshot Challenge is back for year 2. Slingshot is all about youth ideas for conservation and sustainability. Ideas that plan for a better world and create a better future. Slingshot is the courage to hope, and it's the daring to try, because any idea can be a solution for our planet. And that is life-changing. Tap to learn more, get inspired, and register today.
If you'd like to learn more about the Slingshot Challenge, click on the link in the chat. Along with our friends at National Geographic Society, we are looking for 13 to 18-year-olds to rise to the challenge and submit a 1-minute video describing your idea for solving an environmental issue for a chance to receive up to $10,000 in funding. Pretty cool, huh? At the end of this broadcast, you will have the opportunity to vote for your favorite short film with our People's Choice Award. Check this out. In a few more minutes, we will open up for your voting, so stay tuned. All right, now on to our next category. Groundbreakers are between 16 and 19 years old, and we're pleased to present 6 global premieres for you today from Mexico, Australia, Pakistan, Croatia, and the United States. Here they are.
La agricultura, algo bello y dañino a la vez. La agricultura nos proporciona diversos alimentos y puede ayudar a reducir la pobreza, pero también aumenta la erosión de los suelos y contribuye al cambio climático. Entonces, ¿qué podemos hacer para solucionar este problema? Hola, mi nombre es Abigail y mi propuesta es un manual sobre cómo cuidar el suelo agrícola para evitar su erosión, con el fin de combatir el cambio climático. Algunos de los temas a tratar en este manual serían los siguientes. El manual sería dirigido a los agricultores en formato de revista digital de fácil lectura, a diferencia de los ya existentes, los cuales son guías proporcionadas por el gobierno. Su propósito sería promover nuevos y mejores métodos del tratamiento del suelo con el fin de ayudar a las personas y concientizarlas acerca del tema. La propuesta es viable ya que mi comunidad es Sinaloa, México, un estado rico en agricultura.
Deforestation.
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 Did you know the time it takes to say the word deforestation? Another chunk of forest the size of a football pitch is destroyed. That's every 2 seconds. Every single day.
And mismanaged green waste.
The good thing is we're not in a film studio, helplessly in the hands of sadistic screenwriters. We can actively choose to change the ending of our story.
Our solution is biobriquettes. Biobriquettes are an eco-friendly fuel made from organic materials like agricultural waste and sawdust. They're not only sustainable alternative and carbon neutral, but they have a higher energy content.
They're handmade and they burn as well. Not next week, not tomorrow, but today. Join the green revolution with BioBriquette.
Small briquette,
Big impact.
We did everything they told us to.
So how could have it gone so wrong? Our lungs are filled with smoke, and our water is poison. But I guess from up there, what happens below doesn't matter. Their eyes are closed. They sit on thrones of wealth whilst we choke from their consequences. And besides, all this is our fault, isn't it?
We turned this to this. Seeing the poor air quality of Lahore, we, a group of optimistic teenagers, arose from amongst Bahia town and analyzed this problem. Seeing the active participation of students of our school to answer our questionnaires in favor of cycling helped us choose the right path, and hence we came to a reasonable solution, launching a cycling club in our school named Two Wheel Thrill. We created a cycle zone in our school premises and are working on encouraging students to prefer cycles over cars. Firstly, only 1 to 2 students come to school on bicycles, but we aim to make this at least 25 to 30. Furthermore, we also wrote emails to the Bahia town management to construct proper cycling lanes in the Bahia community, which will not only help the students of Beacon House but the entire Bahia community. This will reduce smog problems in Bahia town, and as we are spreading this idea, so different towns in Lahore will hopefully take inspiration from us and take a step towards a more sustainable Lahore.
Čujem priče. Priče od bake, mame, tete, sestre, prijateljica, sve generacije. Čujem o tome kako su saznali ili još gore bili dio nekog zlostavljanja i maltretiranja nad ženama. Koliko sam puta to već čula, postala je normalna vijest. Proputovala sam svijet samo da čujem od stranice kako znaju da na Balkanu tuku žene. To kažu samo i šale. To nije šala. U svakoj šali ima i malo istine. Glavni lik te šale nikad se ne suoči sa svojim posljedicama, a ostavi rane duboke, dublje od samo jedne šale. I to nikad ne prestaje. Djeca uče od starijih, pa se to tako ponavlja. Beskrajan ciklus. Nastavlja se smjetne šale, nastavlja se zlostavljanje. Ne poduzima se ništa. 21. stoljeće. Koliko stoljeća ću morati čekati prije nego što se mogu zaljubiti, osjećati sigurno? Koliko puta ću morati ponoviti? Do I have to say it in English for you to get the memo?
Or maybe let a guy say it for you to be more worthy of your understanding.
Violence is not love. Tko se tuče, taj se...
I think I should be going to class now. Hey, did you hear that? Yeah, I think someone's crying in the stall. I'm kind of uncomfortable. I think we should leave. I know you're upset, but I'm here for you. The social problem is mental health. We all deal with mental health struggles in some way, but everyone has the power to improve how they handle their situation regarding yourself and others. A simple act of kindness or giving someone that outlet they need can make all the difference. Be mentally aware. Spread mental health awareness.
It's amazing to see the range of topics that Videos for Change explores. Okay, we've screened the official selections for our champions and groundbreakers. Up next is our Trailblazers category for ages 20 to 25. But stay with us after this next section because we have some exciting moments ahead including a spoken word performance from the United States, a musical concert from Egypt, and the awarding of our prizes. I can't wait. Now, the global premieres from our two Trailblazers representing India and Spain.
I feel like when I'm diving, there's always that sense of unfamiliarity. I'm exploring a world that we barely know anything about, and there is so much to be discovered.
I'm afraid that the ocean loses that essence that it has. There's so many things that people should see and experience that you can't describe it with words. You have to see it and feel it.
We are starting in a good way to protect the oceans, but right now it's not enough.
आज़ादी मेरे लिए हिम्मत है। आज़ादी मेरे लिए रास्ता है।
आज़ादी मेरे लिए खेलना है।
मेरा हक है नाचना गाना। मेरा हक है शोर मचाना। आज़ादी मेरा हक है।
I want to take a moment to thank our esteemed jury members for their work on this year's festival. They volunteered their time to evaluate our submissions from their various locations around the planet. They joined us from South Africa, Hong Kong, Lebanon, the United States, Rwanda, Turkey, and the United Kingdom, and Germany. Show them some love in the chat. Thank you, Adam, Alia, Chadi, Christopher, Eric, Fatima, Jill, Camila, Navin, Nike, Okello, Robert, Roya, Tabitha, and Virginia. We tackle some pretty hard topics at Videos for Change, and young people often submit work about their lived experiences with feelings of loneliness, their own mental health, or their experiences with racism. We are honored that spoken word artist Mark Bamuthi Joseph is joining us to share a poem that he wrote on the heels of Martin Luther King Jr. Day in the United States, where he asks the question, what next? Bamuthi is a 2017 TED Global Fellow, an inaugural recipient of the Guggenheim Social Practice Initiative, and an honoree of the United States Artist Rockefeller Fellowship. He is also the winner of the 2011 Herb Alpert Award in Theater, and an inaugural recipient of the Doris Duke Performing Artist Award. In 2022, he was elected into the American Academy of Arts and Sciences. An internationally renowned cultural strategist, Mr. Joseph has lectured in 25 different countries, and his TED Talk, You Have the Right, has been viewed more than 5 million times. We are pleased to provide the Videos for Change premiere of his remarkable poem, Waves and Bridges. Commissioned by the Kellogg Foundation for the 2020 National Day of Racial Healing, this is a poem and short film on the theme, How We Heal.
Imagine a wave at the moment it realizes it is the ocean. In motion, impelled by the full force of its journey and the pull of land, where it will absorb into the sand and become something new. In motion, a wave, energy from below the surface, like the pain of race-based hate, cresting and about to break. It is inevitable, past and present, moving and still, discrete, and part of something larger still, at peace, and part of nothing more important than the volatile will of the planet. We are wading in that water, ready to ride the wave, an ocean of history present, reaching, healing, current. Imagine an American at the moment she realizes she is a bridge. She extends her arms like the wings of time, the past and the future at her fingertips. An American making access possible. She knows that the principles she's been taught to believe in are not in and of themselves inevitable. That America is a verb. It is the work in between the lofty words and a collective destiny. He walks the landscape of the country and realizes he is the culture in the breach, that America is the intention of the past, walking an undreamt path. She dreams a future. Her wingspan arches beyond our cultural memories' reach. Her body is the bridge. His back is the brick, is the wood, is the path underfoot, safely promising a new shore for anyone brave or sure. Home of the brave. What wave do we ride to heal from the legacy of race? Who builds the bridge over this particular body of troubled water? Who among us dreams, like Mingus, America the baseline? We walk across its streets like scales moving musically, guided by the moral holy grail, racial healing, e pluribus cultural unity. Let freedom ringing be the soundtrack, America. Let's heal. Now, imagine an athlete called to race, about to take the first step. Has run the course in her head, has the muscle to get there, is a bursting birthright of sinew and mandate and intellect, looks down towards his chest, feels the beat of his heart pounding like savannah prey under threat. Let's race, she says, takes off from Selma, round Chicago, touches Battle Creek, dives down into Richmond, makes a great leap to Alaska, hits his stride in LA, intent to keep pace with those who've run this course before. This is a race to honor all the past victories won, and also to honor that America is not done. A race coming in waves, a race to recognize our common humanity and acknowledge the truth of past wrongs, not as simple as black and white, cut and dry, a race to mobilize, to be transformed. Imagine a wave of Americans as a human bridge to racial healing, as the mortar of forgiveness, metal and sandalwood, the alloy and the ally, as the compound forged in the breach between American premise and a future not yet promised. Imagine a bridge built to carry the promise to land. Today, we embody that pathway as best as we can. Native tongue, a nation of immigrants, pain not forgotten, a nation of tobacco and indigo, red rice and cotton, a nation of manzanar and trail of tears, a nation equipped to heal at the scale of its history, anticipates more tomorrows than yesterdays. We get there by staring sharing the future in its unetched form and making it as we wish. We give the future its face by work, by faith. We, the healers, accepting all the work of all those who labored before us. We, the healers, join the motion in progress, the movement of progress coming in waves. We build the bridge between racism's legacy and the destiny of cultural equity. The healing future begins today.
Thank you, Bamuti, for sharing your craft with us. We are grateful to know you. Isn't it a beautiful thing when words meet art and that art meets social action? And now the time has come to award prizes to our official selections that have met specific criteria. Today, we will award 7 prizes, including the Odisea Prize, the Latin America Prize, the Rising Filmmaker Prize, the Global Impact Prize, the Change the World Prize, the Creative Animation Prize, and the Founders Honorable Mention Prize. Let's kick things off with the Odisea Prize. And to announce the prize winner, I invite Navin Salem to join me. Navin is the founder and CEO of Odisea Nutrition. Navin?
Thank you, Salome. Odisea is a nonprofit social enterprise that makes a ready-to-use food called Plumpy Nut that's used to treat severe acute malnutrition. We are working with UNICEF, the World Food Program, and USAID to deliver to 65 countries to reach 22 million children so far. Odisea is a proud sponsor of the Food and Water category of the 2023 Videos for Change Global Festival. And here is a little clip about what we do. The Odisea Prize was co-selected by Odisea and the Videos for Change team on the theme of food and water. The prize includes a 45-minute mentoring session with myself and also with one of our food technologists. Also comes with this is an Odisea-hosted virtual event and tour for friends and family. It is my pleasure to award the winner of the 2023 Odisea Prize to Factory to Our Plates by Inc. from the United States. We wish them very much congratulations.
grass-fed, organic, premium, no antibiotics, fat-free, no growth hormones, safe, fresh.
Hello, my name is Ink, and I am from the United States, and my submission was called Factory to Our Plates. So I'm very passionate about protecting the environment and also reducing the amount of natural disasters because I really want to show my appreciation for just the natural resources that Earth provides and also help save lives. This platform, Videos for Change, was a great way for me to share my voice and take that action that I really wanted to. And also it was just like so fun to make, film and edit. And I learned so much from the research process and learning from those individuals. And I hope that I helped influence some policymakers or people to just change their ways. I'm encouraging you in whatever you're interested in to lead with passion, to share your voice, and you can do it. Thank you so much. Bye.
We are very proud of our partnerships in Latin America, including with Educación para Compartir, the FEMSA Foundation, and with NBC Universal International Networks. We partnered with NBC Universal to create a call for submissions in Spanish that was played on their E! Channel across Latin America. Let's take a look at that segment now.
Si tuvieras un minuto para inspirar a otros para que hagan una diferencia en un problema que te preocupa, ¿qué les dirías?
Quiero crear conciencia sobre la salud mental, especialmente con COVID. Mucha gente necesita apoyo.
La violencia contra las mujeres es un problema enorme en nuestro país y el mundo. Tiene que parar.
Quiero inspirar a todos a que elijan aquello que proteja el medio ambiente, para que todos tengamos un futuro mejor.
Videos for Change es una manera para que los y las jóvenes de todo el mundo hagan una diferencia en los problemas que les preocupan al crear videos de 1 minuto que sensibilicen e inspiren a actuar. Y nosotros ayudamos a amplificar la creatividad y las voces de los jóvenes por toda Latinoamérica y el mundo. Por ahí verán videos hechos por estudiantes de la región. ¿Estás también listo para enfrentar el reto? Tienes hasta el 15 de agosto para participar. Ingresa a Global Competition en videosforchange.org.
The Latin America Prize is awarded to a video from Spanish-speaking Latin America. The prize includes a broadcast screening of the prize winner on E! Across Latin America in January. It's my pleasure to award the 2023 Latin America Prize to Manual sobre la Agricultura by Maricela from Mexico. Felicidades!
Proporciona diversos alimentos y puede ayudar a reducir la pobreza, pero también aumenta la erosión de los suelos y contribuye al cambio climático. Entonces, ¿qué podemos hacer para solucionar este problema? Hola. Hola, mi nombre es Abigail, soy de México y el video que realicé se llama Manual sobre la Agricultura. Mi video se centró en una solución para ayudar al medio ambiente. Desde pequeña me motiva a generar un impacto positivo en el planeta, porque este es el lugar donde vivimos, crecimos y pasaremos el resto de nuestras vidas. Considero que todos los pasos para la realización del video fueron una gran experiencia. Los más destacables fueron el ir a grabar un lugar que estuviera relacionado con mi tema, en este caso siembras agrícolas, con el fin de mostrarlas en mi video, y el realizar una pequeña animación, a pesar de no tener experiencia en este ámbito. Considero otros jóvenes pueden contribuir al cambio positivo, al exponer sus ideas ante el mundo. Esto con el fin de conocer y exponer sobre diversos temas para que las personas escuchen sus propuestas. Algunos consejos que le daría a otros jóvenes que quieren enviar un video a un futuro festival es que busquen ser únicos y expresen sus ideas de manera clara. No importa la edad que tengas, con esfuerzo y dedicación, todos podemos lograr un impacto positivo en nuestro planeta. Esto sería todo por mi parte. Muchas gracias.
Hello everyone, my name is Cassie Cook. I'm the Associate Director of Videos for Change, and I'm joining you today from my home in Tasmania. I would like to start by acknowledging and paying respect to the Tasmanian Aboriginal people as the original and traditional owners and continuing custodians of this land, and acknowledge elders past and present. It is now my absolute pleasure to announce the awardees of the next two prizes, the Rising Filmmaker Prize and the Global Impact Prize. Firstly, I'm excited to share the two short films receiving the Rising Filmmaker Prize. That's right, you heard me correctly, two films will be receiving this honour. The Rising Filmmaker Prize is supported by Film North, a non-profit organisation based in St. Paul in Minnesota. Film North nurtures a diverse and vibrant community of film and media artists. They provide education and resources throughout their careers, and they celebrate their achievements. The Rising Filmmaker Prize was selected in collaboration with Film North to celebrate artistic merit. The awardees of this prize will receive complimentary Film North classes, which are digital spaces for artists to connect with experts. Here's a little bit more about Film North.
Every time I think I'm spinning out there by myself, I get an email or a call or a touch base in some kind of way from somebody at Film North.
We have a lot of opportunities to help people connect with a bigger audience, show their work, exhibit their work, learn new things, get new tools, and find new collaborators, empowering them to tell their own stories.
Classes, people to speak with, people to network with. I've been able to work on a bunch of different projects through Film North.
I feel very welcome here and very much a part of the community because of Film North.
A big thank you to Film North for your support of this prize. It is my absolute pleasure to now announce the awardees of the two Rising Filmmaker Prizes to Mera Haki by Nandini in India and The Butterfly Effect by Madison and Taylor in the United States. Congratulations.
I think I should be going to class now.
Hi, I'm Madison.
Hi, I'm Taylor.
We both live in New York, and we worked on this project together. I basically created the story behind it, and then she put it together with her awesome animation skills. We were passionate about this topic, like mental health, because there are so many mental health issues in the world. They just keep worsening, I feel like, and it's really horrible what people go through, and I feel like there's not enough awareness that is being spread. Taylor, what was your greatest experience making this?
Definitely like trying to, I guess, formulate your storyboard and then adding the voice and sound effects and then making it come to life through animation. That was really fun to do.
Yeah, so true. With our storytelling techniques, I think Taylor did a really good job with just the environment that was in the video. I feel like it really told a story, and she didn't even have to really say that much. So
I appreciate that one.
Yeah, you're welcome. Thank you. Thank you for listening.
Hi, my name is Nandini. I'm from India and I am representing the film Mera Hak. This film was created in collaboration with girls and women in a marginalized neighborhood in Mumbai called Shankarvadi. And the film emerged through conversations with girls and women about their desire and their right to exist in public spaces and to claim space in their community, to be seen, to be heard, and just to have the freedom to be. So that's what this film represents. And Mera Hak in English means my right. So it's all about girls' rights, women's rights, but really just the right for all genders to occupy space equally and audaciously.
Before I hand it back to welcome our special musical guest, it is now an absolute pleasure to announce the awardees of the Global Impact Prize. The Global Impact Prize is proudly supported by SEMA Academy. SEMA Academy is an award-winning collection of globally sourced short documentaries that inspire a more just, inclusive and sustainable world. The documentaries are sourced from 140 countries by the annual International Social Impact Media Awards. The streaming platform is considered the Netflix of changemakers, empowering youth to advance global citizenship, the Sustainable Development Goals, and transformative change in their communities. The Global Impact Prizes include a complimentary one-year subscription to SEMA Academy. Let's find out a little bit more about SEMA. We are so grateful for our partners. Thank you so much, Virginia and the team at SEMA. It is now my pleasure to announce the awardees of the Global Impact Prize to Recall Energy by Malaka and Hassan from Pakistan and Kosa Tucha Nevoli by Iva from Croatia. Congratulations.
Deforestation. 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 Deforestation.
Deforestation.
Did you know the time it takes to say the word deforestation? Another chunk of forest the size of a football pitch is destroyed.
Čujem priče. Priče od bake, mame, tete, sestre, prijateljica, sve generacije. Čujem o tome kako su saznali ili još gore bili dio nekog zlostavljanja i maltretiranja nad ženama. Koliko sam puta to već čula, postala je normalna vijest.
Hi, my name is Eva. I come from Croatia, although I'm currently studying in Italy in UWC Adriatic, and I made a video called Tko se tuče taj se ne voli, which is basically a video about domestic violence and violence against women in the Balkan area, and more specifically in Croatia, because that's where I'm from. I think it's an important topic because I really noticed it more and more as I grew up, and I really just want to feel safe in my own country, in my own environment, and I want women to feel the same way too. And I made the video in a very sarcastic lens, also in this very broad perspective where the woman is kind of doing these chores and acting all happy and whatnot, but she's talking about something very, very deep and bad. And I think it's emphasizes the fact that everything is very surface level, and on the surface it seems very fine, but then the deeper you go, the worse it gets. And it's also in a very 50s and 60s inspired tone, which I think emphasizes about how far behind we are as a community to still have these things like domestic violence going on in our country. And yeah, I hope you enjoyed the video as much as I enjoyed making it.
Wow, are you having a great time? I know that I am. We have already experienced so much great content from around the world, and we are not even done yet. Let's take a break from awarding prizes. We have 3 left, by the way. Travel with me to Cairo in North Africa, where we are about to hear a concert from Dina El Wadidi. Dina is a singer, composer, and a music producer who was born and raised in Egypt. She began her artistic career with the workshop Al Warsha Band and moved to form her own band soon after that. In 2012, she represented Egypt in the Now Project, where she collaborated as a musician and composer on 2 albums. She was chosen by Gilberto Gil and the Rolex Mentor and Protégé Arts Initiative. And based on this collaboration, she performed with the international Brazilian music legend in concerts around the world, in the United States, Brazil, Switzerland, England, and Egypt. Dina was chosen by Time magazine as one of the 10 next generation leaders in 2019. Her music is described as a trip through history, mining Egypt, folk music, and Arab poetry. It is my pleasure to welcome Dina to the 2023 Global Festival with her song Yohadothani El Shagar.
يحدثني شجر تكلمني الفصول يحدثني شجر تكلمني الفصول عن وجه انتهى مني لازلت أحبه عن وجه انتهى مني لازلت أحبه كم مت من السهر وحلمت بأن أقول كم مت من السهر وحلمت بأن أقول وجهك يا حبيبي لن عشق بعده وجهك يا حبيبي لن عشق بعده قميصي كما هو والبرد كما هو كل الأعياد تأتي والعام كما هو حبيبي كان يحنو ويحلو له الشتاء ذهب الشتاء ولكني لن أذهب مثله قميصي كما هو والبرد كما هو كل الأعياد تأتي والعام كما هو حبيبي كان يحنو ويحلو له الشتاء ذهب الشتاء ولكني لن أذهب مثله
Hi everyone, my name is India Sorensen Wei and I am a manager for Videos for Change. Today I am joining you from my home in Brooklyn, New York in the United States. I am so happy to award our next two prizes. The Change the World Prize is awarded to a film that presents a scalable solution to a social issue. This prize includes a 1-month virtual internship with the Videos for Change global team. It is my pleasure to award the Change the World Prize to Wild Art, Wildlife by Amber from the United States. Congratulations, Amber!
Hi, I'm Amber and I love art, and so do many others in my school and community. To make art, I use art supplies. But did you know that art supplies contain thousands of microplastics?
Those young people are going to change the world. Next, the Creative Animation Prize was selected by acclaimed animators from Marvel Studios and Yellow Studio that celebrates creative merit with the art form of animation. This prize includes a 45-minute virtual mentorship with Yellow Studios based in Beirut, Lebanon. Let's take a look at the work that Yellow has been up to. That was such a cool animation, right? It is my pleasure to award the Creative Animation Prize to Miasma by Joanne from Australia. Congratulations, Joanne!
We did everything they told us to. So how could it have gone so wrong?
My name is Jo from Australia and I made the video Miasma. I was motivated to make my video because I felt that in media often it blames consumers for climate change when in reality corporations have a very large role and they should work together with citizens to create a better world. My favourite part of making my video Miasma was just animating it and then editing it all together. I thought it was really exciting and fun to see my vision come to life. My advice for someone young who wants to participate is to just go for it, plan it out, use time management, and ultimately you will grow from just giving it a shot.
I hope that you've been enjoying our broadcast today. Isn't it remarkable what young people are creating? Now, you know that I'm a poet, right? Well, you're in for one last treat before we hand out our final prize. Our friends in Brazil from Viven sent us the spoken word performance and we want to share it with you. Viven is the Brazilian branch of High Resolves, a pioneering social enterprise that specializes in the design and delivery of immersive learning experiences around citizenship. Take it away, Camila.
Não vou mais lavar os pratos, de Cristiane Sobral. Não vou mais lavar os pratos, nem tirar a poeira dos móveis. Sinto muito. Abri outro dia um livro e 2 semanas depois decidi. Não levo mais o lixo para a lixeira, nem arrumo a bagunça das folhas secas que caem no chão. Sinto muito. Depois de ler, percebi a estética dos pratos, a estética dos traços, a ética, a estática e... Olha as minhas mãos. Ao mudar a página dos livros, olha, mãos bem mais macias que antes. E sinto que posso ser a todo instante. E sinto qualquer coisa. Não vou mais lavar, nem levar seus tapetes para lavar a seco. Sinto muito. Tenho os olhos rasos d'água. Agora que comecei a ler, eu quero entender o porquê e o porquê. Existem coisas. Eu li, eu até sorri. E deixei o feijão queimar. E olha que o feijão sempre demora a ficar pronto. Considere que agora os tempos são outros. Ah, esqueci de dizer. Eu não vou mais. Resolvi ficar um tempo comigo, resolvi ler sobre o que se passa conosco e... Você não me chame, você não me liga, eu não vou. De tudo que eu jamais entendi, de tudo que eu jamais li, você foi o que passou. Passou do limite, passou da medida, passou do alfabeto, desalfabetizou. Eu não vou mais lavar as coisas e esconder a verdadeira sujeira, nem vou tirar a poeira, espalhar o pó daqui para lá e de lá para cá. Desinfetarei minhas mãos e não tocarei suas partes móveis. Não tocarei no álcool. Depois de tanto tempo alfabetizada, eu aprendi a ler. Depois de tanto tempo juntos, eu aprendi a separar a minha gaveta das suas gravatas, o meu tênis dos seus sapatos, o meu cheiro do seu perfume, a minha tela da sua moldura, sendo assim, não lavo mais nada. E olha a sujeira lá, ó, no fundo do copo. Chega o momento de sacudir, de investir, de traduzir. Não lavo mais os pratos. Li outro dia a minha lei áurea, escrito em negro maiúsculo, espaço duplo, tamanho 12, aboli. Não lavo mais os pratos. Quero travessas de prata, cozinha de luxo, joias de ouro. Está decretado. A lei áurea.
Brazil comes through. Thank you so very much, Viven. It is now my pleasure to introduce you to a very special person. Roya Bagay is the founder of Videos for Change and the co-founder and chief creative officer of High Resolves. She has a degree in architecture, but has worked in many different design fields, from graphic to object design to typography. Throughout all her work, she has been passionate about creating transformative experiences through design. Roya founded Videos for Change in 2015 when she saw a unique opportunity to create a sustainable and scalable solution that would empower and amplify the voices of young people, meet the needs of educators, and generate positive social impact. Please join me in welcoming Roya to the 2023 Global Festival.
Thank you, Salome. It's truly inspiring to witness the incredible talent in this year's festival, and I'm so grateful to everyone who's made Videos for Change what it is today. When I founded Videos for Change, our vision was, and still is, to support and amplify the voices of young people, creating positive change through the power of storytelling and short-form video. Our goal was to create a distinctive and valuable learning experience for young people, an end-to-end networked competition platform, and a worldwide community of support to amplify youth voice on the issues that matter to them. Now, 8 years later, it's so moving to witness how we've collectively achieved this vision, and Videos for Change has grown into a diverse community of thousands of extraordinary people supporting the amplification of youth voice. My heartfelt thanks to all the participants, educators, parents, sponsors, judges, and the incredible Videos for Change team members worldwide who've given us their creativity, passion, and support to make us who we are today. It's now my distinct honour to award the Founders Honourable Mention Prize to not one, but two remarkable videos. These prize winners submitted work that was beautifully inspirational to me and captured the spirit of Videos for Change. So, the Founders Honourable Mention Prizes go to Resolving the Plight of Smog from Pakistan and The Butterfly Effect from the United States. Firstly, Resolving the Plight of Smog. This video beautifully embodies the spirit of Videos for Change by showing how young people don't need to wait to lead change in their communities. This group of students saw a problem and took a thoughtful, systematic approach to see how they could address that issue. They researched the issue thoroughly, consulted with the people affected, picked a simple, achievable action, thought of how they could communicate that message effectively and gather support, engaging multiple sectors of the community to help achieve their goal together, from their peers and the community from the school, as well as the wider society and the local government. It's an inspiring example of taking responsibility and practicing leadership. And as I've seen time and time again since we began Videos for Change, young people are not just the leaders of tomorrow. They are also leaders today, and this is an inspirational example. Secondly, the butterfly effect. This video is also a terrific example of how our actions make a difference in the world, referencing the scientific or mathematical theory known as the butterfly effect. Using the relatable metaphor of a video game, it illustrates how our life is made up of millions of small choices and that we can always choose to be kind. It also addresses that mental health is something that we need to take personal and collective responsibility for. It's a timely message with global relevance, and I love how creatively and clearly this message has been represented, using pared back animation and creative sound design. I also think it's incredibly clever to communicate this message in an abstract way so that any viewer can put themselves in the shoes of the main character and know that there is an achievable action that they can take. These awardees will each have 2 virtual mentoring sessions with me, and I really look forward to meeting them. It's been an honor and pleasure to support this year's festival. Thank you.
We turned this to this. Seeing the poor air quality of Lahore, we, a group of optimistic teenagers, arose from amongst Bahia town and analyzed this problem.
I think I should be going to class now.
We have reached the closing of our 2023 Global Festival. Thank you for joining me on an incredible journey of storytelling and social action, where young minds have tackled vital social issues through their compelling videos. We celebrated the power of short-form content as a medium for change and the exceptional young filmmakers who have shared their visions and made us reflect on the world around us. The impact of their work is undeniable, and the commitment to creating a better world is truly inspiring. As we've witnessed throughout the festival, these remarkable videos have provoked thought, sparked inner dialogue, and hopefully will inspire action. We are proud to have provided a platform for these talented young voices. As we draw this festival to a close, let's remember that the impact of these videos doesn't end here. Let's take the inspiration and lessons we've gathered and turn them into action. Thank you, everyone, for joining us in this incredible celebration of creativity and social action. Thank you to Urban Word for making it possible for me to be here too. We hope to see you again at next year's festival for the 2024 Global Festival. And until then, let's keep the spirit of storytelling and social change alive.